do I say goodbye? Sing it with us, Shane. I
don't even know what y'all singing though, bro.
What you mean? We practiced this.
No, we did not.
We legit
started
we're gonna
singing.
open up the episode singing Boys to Men.
No, that's not even Boys to Men, bro.
Yes, it was.
That's Boys to Men. You gotta even do your homework, man.
Luther Vandross?
That's Luther Vandross, bro.
But I know it's Boys to Men you like.
Let it snow. See, that's Boys to Men.
Hey, we're skipping around over here. How many? Shane, how many? Let it snow. Shane, how many days until Thanksgiving?
Hey, man, T-4.
4 days.
Ready to gobble
all
up
right.
that turkey. No pun intended.
We started off singing that Boys to Men song because this is our last episode of the semester. When we go home for Thanksgiving break, we don't come back until January. So we're pretty sad up here with the ASN.
Right. And they've watched us grow from little first episode boys to
baby steps to men.
Second season men.
Season men, that is true. And before we get into what we have to do this episode, I want to recap the semester a little bit for our fans and for all of our viewers. The volleyball team, sadly, they lost in the first round of the playoffs. The soccer team, they both lost in this first round of the playoffs, men and women's. But both athletes, both sports had great seasons, and we commend them. Basketball season is underway right now. The boys and men teams, the boys and the girls team are struggling a little bit, but come second semester and over the break, they play a lot of games. I have no doubt in my mind that the teams are going to be right on schedule like we think they are.
Yes, sir. I'm excited to see what's going to transpire during break. I'm definitely going to be tuned into what the boys and girls will do this offseason for the students at least. But next semester, it's going to be the best semester because that's when we have most of our home games.
It's true.
So we're going to see what they can do for the ambassador fans and for this school.
Right, and I know rest is a big thing in sports. I know they're not resting like us with a full month off, but they get a couple days here and there. So just being able to go home, spend time with your family for Thanksgiving, Christmas, or just spending time on yourself and collecting thoughts and stuff like that. Right. That is definitely needed, and I feel like all of our sports teams are going to come out with a flame to start the spring semester.
Yeah, so I know that was a long-winded intro, but on today's episode, we have our highly anticipated hot take segment. I can't wait for it. We have a lot of ASN members who are here in studio and people outside the studio. Thank you guys for participating. You're going to see a rotating cast up here today. So without further ado, but before that, can't get ahead of myself. We have our interview. Sadly, we couldn't get Cameron Buckner in studio. We'll get to her volleyball after we come back in January. But we have Isaac Abraham from the men's soccer team in here for an interview for our Kicking It With Ric segment. And then we'll get to hot take. So without further ado, you ready, brothers?
Let's get straight to it.
Over to you, Eric.
And we're back with y'all's favorite segment, Kicking It With Ric. And I'm now joined by Isaac Abrahams, Jr. for the Oakwood Ambassador soccer team. And I'm going to give him an interview, ask some questions about the season, individual performance, and potential for next season. So you can introduce yourself. Go ahead.
Thank you for having me. My name is Isaac Abrahams. I'm from Ghana. I'm a junior in communications major as well.
All right. So first and foremost, how would you evaluate your performance for this season?
I wouldn't say it's 100, but it's an improvement from last season because I was able to put in some assists and some goals. So I think I will just try to build on that into the next season.
And secondly, what specific parts of your game are you most proud of right now?
Most parts I'm proud of is giving more assists because as a midfielder, that's one of my top priorities because I have to just look at the people I can pass the ball to and they can just finish off.
Yeah, when I was looking through y'all stats today, and I was just looking through the game logs, things like that, I see Isaac Abrahams with the assists, So I know your totals were up there. And number 3, for personal performance, what's the biggest lesson you've learned about yourself this season?
So my coaches always told me, look up. Sometimes when you play, you want to dribble, you get your head down. You can't look at, the whole field. So they just told me to look up. So looking up every time just gave me, a flow in the game. It makes me, see my players where they are. I just can slot the ball through for them, and then they can finish off.
All right. And now up to team success. What do you think was the biggest factor for the team this season?
I think it was just motivation, because I think previous seasons we haven't had that enough motivation because if we look at Oakwood, we know we don't have like that much resources, but then like the little resource we got, which is like which were new jerseys, it just motivated us.
Yeah.
We got to the quarterfinals of the HBCU conference, and I think that was a great achievement for us.
And what specific areas do you think the team needs collectively need to improve on?
I think right now we have seniors who are going out. They have to graduate.
Yeah.
So we just need a school to, disburse money for us. So the coaches can go out there and get new guys to come and replace them. So we won't fall short like earlier in the season.
Got you. And lastly, for team success, how important has leadership been from like the coaches or veteran players? How vital has that been to team success?
If you have one of your coaches in like in the school, head of a department, Dr. Kawa is the head of communications department, right? So we give him the maximum respect, and then we have an assistant coach who has coached all over Africa. He was a former player too, so it kind of gives us a boost. So these guys, they know what they are doing with us, they know what they are telling us, and they know what we have to do on the field. They give us the right tactics, and then we just go out there and prove ourselves.
Got you. And last two questions. One, what was your favorite memory from this season?
My favorite memory was the goal against Talladega. I was able to pick up the ball in my own half and then shoot it behind the goalkeeper. He was out of his post, so I was able to get the ball in my own half and then put it behind him. And that was how we got that game.
And last but not least, what do you think the team must prioritize for long-term success?
I think togetherness, because previous years we didn't have togetherness. The cohesiveness wasn't that strong, and I think the guys came together this season, and we were able to prove ourselves. Just go out and tell people, no, we are never underdogs anymore. We want to come here and prove that we can also do it.
All right. And thank you. This was Isaac Abrahams and Kicking It With Ric, last of the semester. And on to the rest of the guys.
Thank you.
I'm Barney. You already know what it is. Jameson Battle for the MVP. With the Jokic, he's always doing stuff, playing with his horses. But give me Jameson Battle, man. And I'm going to tell you why.
Jameson Battle?
Yes, bro.
Jameson Battle?
Yes. Jameson Battle, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you why, man. We're looking at this man's stats, bro, right off the bat, man. Jameson Battle. What do you think? Hey, because of this, I got my own segment with it. So now, welcome to Battlin With Barney. For this first hot take, we're going to go through these different hot takes real quickly. But for our first hot take of the day, it's going to be D. Wade was the best player in 09 and also the best on the Redeem team in 08. Let's see what this person has to say about it.
What's up, y'all? My name is Giovanni. I'm from Miami, and I said my take because D. Wade was 6th in minutes on the 09 Olympic team and was still the #1 scorer. So he was outproducing almost every starter on that team. And he was also the best player in 09 because he averaged 30, and his second leading scorer was a rookie, Michael Beasley. So there's really not much you can say about that. He was robbed from Braun for that 09 MVP, and I'll stand on that.
All right, Shane, you heard him. Let's get into this take, bruh. We got to look at these man's minutes, bruh. Like he said, he's coming in 6 in minutes. But out of the entire team was putting up the most points, man. We're looking at 16 points per game. Off the bench, man. This means dude wasn't even starting. He provided elite defense the entire time, averaging multiple steals per game. And then coming off of an injury, he still had that explosive athleticism. And then if I'm looking at 2009, while he was arguably the best man, he won the NBA scoring title, bruh, with 30 and 2. Now, if we look at some other people, for example, like LeBron, man. LeBron was only coming in at 28.4, points per game, while he's coming in at 30.2. Then also, we looking at, he was posted for one of the most well-rounded stat lines ever. Let me throw some numbers at you. 32 points per game, 7.5 assists, 5 rebounds, 2 steals per game, and then coming in at 1.3 blocks.
Mr. JB, all those stats are cool. Everything that you said is cool.
Yeah.
Mr. Giovanni, everything that you said is cool. But come on, LeBron James versus Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade has to be the most overrated player in NBA history. He has to be. And let me explain why. Giovanni, you said it first. Oh, I'm from Miami. That was a dead giveaway.
It's a little bias.
Yeah, not a little bias. A lot biased.
A lot biased.
Dwayne
Okay.
Wade is the most overrated player in NBA history. Let me explain why. Dwayne Wade, 09. I don't think he won an MVP. He didn't win an MVP, right?
He got robbed.
Yeah, but he didn't get robbed. LeBron James is the second greatest player of all time. Dwayne Wade isn't in the top 20. Dwayne Wade isn't even the best player on the Miami Heat. And to wrap it up, when LeBron came a year later or 2 years later,
Yep.
LeBron stole his whole lingo, his whole flow. You know, and we're looking back here 15, 16 years later, kids looking at highlights, like looking at Dwayne Wade, and they're like, yo, can this guy please pass the ball to Bron?
Okay.
Can he please pass the ball to LeBron James?
Shane, I feel you. We're going to come back and we're going to talk about this later.
we are going to talk about it.
Let's talk about it later, man. We're going to talk about it.
And on to the next take. We got Mr. Kelton. Let us know what you got to say.
Hey, it's Sin, it's your big homie Kelton, right? I got a quick hot take for you. In 2011, Dirk Nowitzki went on the best championship run that's ever been put on by anybody. First round, Trailblazers, Marcus Aldridge, Brandon Roy. Second round, defending champion Lakers. Third round, young OKC. Then when you get to the finals, LeBron, Wade, Bosh. What else needs to be said? Ciao.
We hear what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying, Mr. Kelton. You said it all right there. He faced 7 Hall of Famers. Kobe Bryant, Pau Gasol, Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, LeBron James, and Dwayne Wade. That, without a doubt, is the best championship run. I agree. What do you have to say, Shane?
Mr. Kelton, I disagree. And let me explain why. I know I already said Dwayne Wade was one of the most overrated players of all time, but let me tell you the most overrated player of all time, Dirk Nowitzki. I know you mentioned 7 Hall of Famers.
Shane.
Were they 7 Hall of Famers in 2011? How old were you in 2011, John?
It's like
5 years old? 6 or 7? You know what I'm saying? 6 or 7? I know I was born in 05.
It doesn't matter. LeBron James was definitely a Hall of Famer at that time. And wait, how was he?
No, he wasn't.
No, he didn't even win a championship yet.
He had 0 rings. He wasn't a Hall of Famer. LeBron was a.
But it doesn't matter. The narrative was LeBron and Dwayne Wade were going to win that year without a doubt, especially facing the Dallas Mavericks.
But that had more to do with the Miami Heat than anything. That had nothing to do with the Mavericks.
No, we're not going to slight Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas Mavericks like that.
If the Celtics made the finals,
bro, they were down 2-1 in that series. They were down 2-1 and won 3 straight.
And then LeBron dropped 8
3
points in Game 4. Exactly.
But he proceeded to play the next how many games? 2 more games. He still played 2 more games.
Dirk Nowitzki wasn't on LeBron James. LeBron James was on himself.
Whatever.
But
I agree with your take. That's the facts. But if you want to talk about the best finals game, it's LeBron James 3-1. You know, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Golden State Warriors without doubt. Anyway,
LeBron James, hate the man, but 2018 best finals run of all time, even though he didn't win it.
come on. Anyways,
Well,
on to the next take.
Yes, sir.
On to the next take.
We got Mr. Dunkley Sr. coming on the show to spit some ball knowledge.
You're not even a junior.
Well, roll film. Just go.
Dwayne Dunkley, Atlanta, Georgia. Just want to give you my hot take real quick. My hot take is there's something nefarious going on in the NBA when a marginal Dallas team can send their best player to the LA Lakers, get back a hot garbage center, and then the next year Dallas gets the first round pick in the draft. Come on, man. We know that the GMs got playing footsie under the table to make something like that happen, and that's not good for the league, and it's bad.
Is the Luka trade good for the NBA? Daliso, let me get your thoughts.
Me personally, Mr. Dunkley, I disagree with you. I think this Luka trade was great for the NBA because ultimately the Mavericks just didn't value what they had. And I'm going to choose to look at it from a holistic point of view. I'm not going to say there was any cheating. Nothing was rigged. I'm going to just look at it from a regular, this is what we know happened. The Mavericks gave up on Luka. They didn't believe in him no more. Gave him to the Lakers. And now he's looking better than ever, dare I say. What do you have to say?
Pops, I have to agree to disagree. I agree with the fact that it was rigged. Come on.
Apple don't fall too far
The
from the
Lakers, the Lakers give up. Who they give up? Anthony Davis. No knees, Anthony Davis. Got Luka Doncic. Now they're a top 3 team in the NBA. The NBA is better when the Lakers are better, rating standpoint. And where I disagree, was this good for the NBA? I think this was great for the NBA because I was there. We wasn't watching no NBA games when Luka Doncic was on the Mavericks. I remember the Celtics Mavericks NBA Finals. I don't think that was on the whole series in the house the whole time. So now I see this guy come home. I see this guy watching the Lakers on a Tuesday night.
I just see it working.
You know what I'm saying? So I think this was great for the NBA. The NBA went through a down point after LeBron ruined it in 2018. And hey, LeBron saved it again in 2024 with the Luka trade. So I got to say this was a great thing for the NBA.
I think so too, but I disagree with you, Mr. Dunkley. I disagree.
All right.
Go to the next take.
Roll film.
And Cameron, you got 25 seconds to introduce yourself and then to get to your take.
All right, my name's Cameron. I'm so happy to be here. I'm going to keep it tame today so that I don't get kicked off. But my take, the New England Patriots will have head coach of the year, MVP, rookie of the year, and we're going to make it to the Super Bowl. I'm saying it. We're making it to the Super Bowl.
I'm going to stop you right there.
Unstoppable.
Before you get into it, let me hear your reasoning.
Reasoning? All right. I'm going to go with the one that's easiest to explain first. Head coach of the year. We went 4-13 the past 2 seasons. Now we're 9-2. You want to compare him to, I believe, Sean Payton is who was brought up? No. Patriots are plainly just doing better. We had an amazing offseason, and the culture was shifted, right? Drake May, he's leading the league in yards. He's 4th in touchdowns. When you look at all the starters in the league, people who have played like a sustainable amount of games, he's not even doing bad on interceptions.
Offensive rookie of the year.
All right, Travion Henderson.
I know you don't believe that one.
Travion Henderson. Wait, I got the stats pulled up right here. He got 6 touchdowns on the year. You know how much Emeka Egbuka or Egbuka got?
Emeka Egbuka?
Yeah, Egbuka, right? You know how much he got? He got 6 on the year too. All he's beating him on is yards. And Travion just got inserted into the starting lineup with Ramondre Stevenson going down with the very easy rest of the schedule coming up.
And now you're Super Bowl?
Super Bowl? Who's stopping us in the AFC?
All right, that's enough, Eric. Let me hear what you have to say.
Who's stopping us?
MVP? No.
Yes.
No.
Who?
Jonathan Taylor. If there was ever a year,
Let's be serious. You know it's a quarterback award.
If there was ever a year, it would be this one. He is on pace to break 30 touchdowns, which haven't happened since LaDainian Tomlinson, which is insane. That's insane for a running back. And then for head coach of the year, Sean Payton.
You take
Sean Payton.
I don't have much gripe with many things you said. MVP, Drake May, I'm not mad at it. I'm a Drake May believer. Offensive rookie of the year, let's pump the brakes a little bit. When you got Jackson Dart, Ted McMillan, Emeka Egbuka, you got studs like that who are over there. Head coach of the year, I mean, I could care less, but I mean, that's not crazy to put Mike Vrabel up there. But Eric, one last word before, Cam's time to go.
You're wrong.
No,
You're wrong.
You're wrong. You take Drake May from the Patriots, they're not 9-2.
All right, that's a crazy statement right there. But we won't be able to know, and we're not even going to touch on the Super Bowl team.
Who's stopping
we don't
us?
need to touch with that. But hey, thank you, Cameron, for joining us, and we'll go on to our next hot take. I'm going to combine 2 videos right here, 2 Michigan fans, and I got one at the end of the table with me. These people said, I'm sorry, I'm in that mode. We play Michigan in about 2 weeks. OSU.
OH.
IO.
Go blue.
All right. So these 2 people said Michigan is the hottest state with sports right now, and Michigan football and basketball will be winning a national championship in the next 2 years. Let's go hear what they got to say.
Hi, Ambassador Sports Network. My name is Teron Finley, and I'm currently a writer at Yahoo Sports and the Detroit News. And my hot sports take is that Michigan has the best sports teams right now. Look at the Pistons, currently on an 11-game winning streak, first in the East at 13-2. And shout out Dennis Jenkins having a Jeremy Lin-like season. Then the Lions, they're 6-4 right now, currently projected to miss the playoffs. But look at what they did this 2 seasons before that. The Tigers were the first team before the All-Star break made the playoffs the last 2 years. And the Red Wings are currently first in their division. So let me know what you guys think.
The number one reason why Michigan will win a national championship in football and basketball is because of Sharon Moore and Dusty May. They've both shown that they can recruit at high levels and beat out the big dogs when it matters to get the top guys Dusty May has already brought in top point guard Trey McKinney, and no need to state the obvious, but Bryce Underwood commits to Michigan and bringing a new era to Ann Arbor.
Davis, from Detroit, I'm gonna let you start, man.
Hey, our basketball teams right now, we undefeated right now. We're doing real well. And then you look at football. I mean, I know people talking about Bryce, but I know him mutually through my cousin. So I know I know he's gonna be working real hard to get to where his potential can.
So you
become.
think you guys are winning a national championship in both sports in the next 2 years?
No.
And then as for, is Michigan the hottest sports town right now?
First off, Detroit is poverty. I'm not talking about the city. I'm talking about the sports teams.
Okay.
And I apologize. I know that's going. Okay, whatever. The Michigan is poverty. The Michigan Wolverines they're agonizing to watch, and I don't even have to put much thought on it. I hate the Ohio State Buckeyes, but unfortunately, Ohio State might drop 50 in the big house, and they're going to get Michigan up out of there.
So you don't think they're going to win a national championship in either sport in the next 2 years, and you don't think that they're the hottest sports team, sports state in the U.S.?
They're not.
Man, look. All right.
What you got to say, man?
Tigers been on fire, right?
The Tigers lost in the ALDS.
I know, but they've been showing up during the playoffs. Ain't nobody think we was going to go on our current runs. They've been showing up. Now the Lions, you know how they've been popping off recently.
6-4, lost to the Eagles.
So you do think they're the hottest sports
Yes.
state?
Now, if you talk about the Michigan State football,
yeah,
everybody not perfect.
We're not going to bring it to the state. Let's just stick with the major four sports. And me personally, as much as I hate the team up north, I gotta agree, Michigan is the hottest state. But that is such a cherry pick type of stat because look at it. When you look at teams when you look at the states with all those stipulations, MLB team, NBA team, NFL team, NHL team.
Yeah.
Only 11 states qualify.
And you might.
So Michigan is like the best, I guess, for sake of the hot take, yes. But. I mean, for sake of the hot take, they are.
And you might as well say Ohio is the hottest state in terms of just sports. You got Ohio State, the Cleveland Cavaliers.
But then you got the Browns and the Bengals.
Well, you got Michigan State and whoever else is left.
all I got to say left is Detroit Pistons winning 60 games this year. We're going to be real good this year. This man, he just took an L from us.
Come on.
I'm sorry, brother.
It's time to go to the next segment.
It is time to go to the next segment. Let's move on. Just like everybody else, I'm going to let you get right to it.
What's going on, yo? My name is Jordan Thornhill. I'm a senior pre-law major at Oak University, and my take is that James Harden, his peak was better than Steph Curry and Kobe Bryant.
All right. Now I'll let you explain yourself. You got 20 seconds.
I got 20 seconds. All right. Okay, so basically, mine is about analytics. James Harden's true shooting was better than Steph Curry and Kobe Bryant's. Also, his points per, why y'all laughing? His points per possession was greatest all time, 2018.
All right.
Enough said.
Jonathan, do you want to tackle this first or you want me to go?
In 2015, Stephen Curry won the MVP. And then the year right after that, he won the unanimous MVP. For those who don't know, that is every voter picked Stephen Curry, nobody else. He also led the league in three-pointers. He set a record for 402 made threes in the season. He also averaged 30 per game and led the league in stealings. And then also that year, he led his team to 73-9 record, bro.
And look,
that is the best record in NBA history.
So
without a doubt.
do you agree or disagree?
Disagree. I disagree.
And
Stephen Curry's peak was completely better than.
Before you go, Jordan, I have to look. You want to talk numbers? I don't like how we're nitpicking. True shooting, points per possession.
How else we gonna generate offense?
We don't know shooting without Stephen Curry.
Look, let me put it in simple terms for the audience. I'm gonna give you 2 seasons right here, right?
Okay.
One player A averaged 35 points per game, 5 rebounds, 4.5 assists per game on 45, 35, 82 shooting splits, right? Okay. Player 2 averaged 30 points per game, 5 rebounds per game, and 9 assists per game on 45, 37, and 86 shooting splits, right? Mm-hmm. So you'd say those numbers are pretty similar, right?
They are.
And which one would you say is better, player A or player B?
I don't remember.
Right? Okay. And now listen to player C. I guarantee you'll remember.
Okay.
30 points per game, 4.5 rebounds per game, 7 assists per game on 50, 45, and 91 shooting splits. That's 50% from the field, 45% from three, and 91% from the free throw.
45% from three.
Those numbers all led the league, and I'll tell you this: player A was Kobe in 05-06, where he didn't win MVP, but that was the most points he scored per game in a season. Harden, player B, 17-18 MVP season. And then the last one, Stephen Curry. His 15-16 MVP season led the league in scoring on a 45% efficiency from three. James Harden, I love James Harden, but his peak is not touching that.
His peak is not touching that, fam.
Do you have any last words to say?
I'm gonna lie, you talk about unanimous MVP, you can't use that argument because are you gonna say that just because the voters vote him unanimous MVP,
No,
he's
not
just the
just
best?
because the voters voted him. It was clear.
It was not clear.
It was clear.
It
What
was
are you
not
talking
clear. He
about?
lost the NBA championship that same year. What do you mean?
73-9?
No,
We're talking- and we're not even
73-9, but he lost 4 against LeBron.
But who did
in a
he
7-game
beat?
stretch?
All right. The MVP is a regular season award. Are we talking about MVPs? Or
We're not talking about MVPs. We're not talking about MVPs.
LeBron is not in the combo. This is
Exactly. We're talking about James Harden
No,
and
but I'm
Curry.
saying you can't use that because then you would be saying he's just better than everybody because he was unanimous.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter.
Technically, by the law, that is what happened.
But that doesn't mean that he was. And I'm talking about 2018. I'm not even talking about 2016. I said.
But you said no. You said peak.
His peak.
His peak is 2018.
But I'm saying
2018 Harden versus 2015 Curry. 2015-2016 Curry.
2018 Harden is giving
as
him
a
that
LeBron-
belt. What
as
are you
a
talking
LeBron
about?
fan,
He's giving him
you
that
know
belt.
every time watching Curry, you
no,
there like, please.
no, I ain't gonna lie. I can't leave. No, I'm not going for that. I'm sorry, I'm not.
We're gonna have to agree to disagree.
All right,
on this one.
bro.
Thank you, Jacob,
All
for
right,
doing it
bro.
for your hot take, and we'll go on to the next
Curry
person.
changed the game, bro.
So did James Harden. What do you mean? All that switching,
Ain't gonna
the
leave
pick and
you
rolls.
hanging, all right. Thank you for having. Thank you, for joining us.
All right. For our next hot take, Jalen Johnson is a top 5 power forward. Let's see what this person has to say.
My name is Journey Spinks, aka 336, and my hot take is that Jalen Johnson is a top 5 power forward this year, and he will be an all-star. He's been playing out of his world this year, and he's been leading the Hawks to a winning record, and if healthy, they can make some noise in the playoffs this year.
Shane, I'm going to just let you go ahead and start this off, man.
Hey, man, Mr. Journey, 2 reasons why I believe you. First off, Jalen Johnson, Atlanta Hawks, best team in the NBA, top 3 power forward in the NBA, not even top 5. Like, I disagree with you on that. Top 2 power forward in the NBA. Who's better? Giannis Antetokounmpo, and then what? Paolo Banchero. I'm taking Jalen Johnson over Paolo Banchero. You heard it first, over Julius Randle. Over Jason Tatum, I'm taking him over all of those guys. And Giannis, give it about a year. Second off, man, you got to lose the shites. Man, you got me shivering up here. You got me stuttering and shaking and all that, man. Please. Please. Doesn't he live in Atlanta? For our people in the back, does he live in Atlanta?
See,
He does? Okay, all right. But just please, man, don't give him my address, man. Barney, what you got to say?
Man, Shane, you being from Atlanta, just know, man. He's having a breakout season, yes. But in this case, there's no Trae Young, man. We got to look at it.
No Trae Young?
Yes, man.
Yeah, there's no Trae. That's awesome.
But there's no
Miracle
Trae
from God.
Oh,
yeah. I mean, look. I don't want nobody to get injured. But go ahead.
There's no Trae Young, man. So you look at it, he's averaging 22, 10, and 7.
Yeah.
And 57 on the field, man. But I still got to put like a guy like, let's see, we got Giannis.
Come on.
We got Evan Mobley.
Come on.
We got Paul.
Evan Mobley. Come
yes,
on.
man. We
Come
got
on.
Pascal.
Pascal Siakam in the year 2025.
Yes.
Going on 26, by the way.
Yeah, yes, man. And then we got Scotty Barnes, Cat. I could go on. Above the rim. Right now, he's producing, but not enough to put him at top 5. This is even more crazier than Jamison Battle.
Hey, man.
Just a little bit more.
A little bit more crazy?
Yeah,
How so? He's averaging 20-some points, JB.
But still, bruh.
Best player on the Atlanta Hawks, who are 4th in the East, JB.
Hey, you ain't got nothing.
Okay. All right. Hey, we're going to discuss this on a later date, but, that was a good conversation. We're going to have to talk off screen definitely about this because
absolutely,
I'm passionate about it.
Yeah, I got some things to talk about with that. All right, Angelo, take it away. Tell us your hot take, man.
What's up, y'all? My name is Angelo. I'm a junior computer networks major. My hot take is Wilt Chamberlain beats KD in the one-on-one.
Blasphemy.
Oh my God.
No shot.
Let me explain why.
Please do.
KD has 3 main advantages. His main advantage is his height, 2, his skill, 3, his athleticism. Wilt negates every single one. Wilt is better when it comes to athleticism. He's way more athletic. You know, he can run, he can jump, he's fast. He takes away the height advantage. He has inches above KD. His wingspan is lower. KD can't shoot over Wilt. That's not happening. And speed. Wilt Chamberlain, KD isn't, you know, he's not breaking Wilt's ankles. He's not taking it to the rim on Wilt. He's getting blocked.
Man, Eric, wait.
All right, so speaking as a hooper myself, we play ones, 3 dribbles. If you give Wilt 3 dribbles, he might get, I don't know what he's going to do with that. If you give KD 3 dribbles, he's going to turn Wilt into barbecue chicken.
It depends.
He's not going to guard. He's going to fry. He can do whatever he wants. He can do
I've
whatever he
seen
wants.
Wilt shoot hook shots from the 3-point line and make
I don't
it.
care. He was playing people a
KD
foot
is
shorter.
not
He's playing
stopping
people a
him.
foot shorter than him.
Wilt has a fadeaway jumper. He's hitting it on the glass.
Have you seen that on camera ever?
I've seen it on camera. So
shooting people a foot shorter than him.
Here's a question for you. So in a one-on-one, what matters more, skill or size?
Skills.
No, All right, have you seen Kareem and Dr. J playing a one-on-one? You seen that video?
I believe so.
So Kareem destroyed Dr. J. Dr. J had a lower percentage of making shots from the perimeter than Kareem had making it in the paint. It's just business.
But KD's slashing him though.
No, he's not.
Bro,
if KD takes it to the paint, Wilt's snatching that. Like Wemby.
No.
He's snatching that.
No.
You know what? We're going to talk about this later, man. Because we got some things to talk about.
Y'all got to give the old folks more respect, man.
It's okay.
Man, bump them over.
I appreciate you for your time, man, giving us your hot take, man.
I appreciate you.
And the last take is Tim Duncan is the second greatest big man of all time. Let's take a look at what they have to say.
What's up, y'all? Izzy here. Met these guys over the summer at NEBJ and Basketball Sports Network. They're doing their thing. Make sure y'all are tuned in for the ride because they're doing great things. But my hot take is that Tim Duncan is not only a top 5 player of all time. I only think one big man is better than him all time, and that's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I think Tim Duncan has been criminally underrated throughout his career, and even when he's retired, I think that it's about time that he got his flowers, and I believe that he is a top 5 player of all time. That is my hot take.
Hey, I'm going to have to wholeheartedly agree with this opinion because I personally have Tim Duncan number 4 on my all-time list. And with his 5 championships, and he really was one corner shot from Ray Allen for being 6-0, tying Michael Jordan. So
He's talking about one corner shot, bro. Be for real. Anyways, let's talk about Shaquille O'Neal. I'm going to say he's the second best big man. He's the most dominant player ever. We know that for a fact. And there's really nothing else for me to say. Like,
I actually have plenty to say on that.
Go ahead, bro.
Looking at Shaq and comparing him to Tim Duncan,
Right.
they both have the 5 championships.
Yes.
But Tim Duncan has 2.
4. No. Shaq has 4.
Yeah, even worse. He got that. 5 championships to Shaq's 4. Tim Duncan has 2 MVPs to Shaq's 1. And Tim Duncan has 15 all-defensive teams to Shaq's 3. The game of basketball is 2 sides.
Well, Shaq has the best nicknames. So anyways, that'll be all for us today. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us.
ASN.
Thank you for watching the Ambassador Sports Network. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and tap that bell so you're notified every time we post.